Hello, my name is Shannon Anderson, and I'm going to talk to you today about our business Impression and Impact Consulting, where we will be traveling to Mexico to start a new company dealing with the Red Cross. Mexico. Important things to know about Mexico is how they feel about their relationships. Mexican business people go far beyond an actual written contract. In fact, they actually use their words as honor other than just having it written down. Trust and respect are something that's very healthy in their business transactions. They typically include socialization outside of the work environment. They like to go out to eat. They like to actually have things done at their home during the weekends and introduce whoever they are dealing with their family. And it's more of a relaxed time where they incorporate everything to get to know them more intimately. Mexico is a large, dynamic Spanish-speaking nation with a diverse landscape of rich history that includes temples and the Mexican Revolution, Cinco de Mayo, as we all know here very well, and the Mexican-American War. Their current population as of today is 132,404,182, and that is one of the largest nations around. The Mexican population is equivalent to 1.72% of the total world population. It ranks number 10 in the list of countries by population. The population density in Mexico is 68 per kilometer. The total land area is quite large. 79.3% of the population is urban, and the median age in Mexico is 27.9. Something that they also like to deal with business, not only do we see this as effective leaders, is they don't feel their personal space is the same way we see ours. We like to keep our distance. We're not a very hands-on in a business role. They actually are very warm and welcoming. They tend to be considerably closer in distance than we do. They're pretty close face to face. They like physical contact. They'll place their arms on you. They'll touch you in the shoulder area. It's common to see men patting their backs or men and women hugging to greet each other. It's acceptable for men to kiss women on the cheek when they first meet as well. So this is definitely something different than what we have here in our country now. They have a less strict perception of time. Like I said, they have a tendency to be late for meetings more than we are here, and even more international negotiations. But keep in mind, they are more relaxed regarding time, but they are very completely understandable to being late for a meeting or business lunch, and it's certainly not a sign of disrespect. You'll want to learn their proper business protocol. Mexicans give importance to professional titles. Always address them by their last name. If it's a professional title, if you don't know it, say senor, senorita. You may admit the last name of the person as long as you use their title. Mexicans like to start their business meetings with foreigners by chit-chatting about their country, what places you visited, and what aspects of their culture or other things you've liked since you've been there. Most business lunches happen outside of the workplace. They do not do it there. They like to take you to a restaurant or, again, to their home for their families to cook for you. So one of the things I like to point out about leadership is communication, learning opportunities. So obviously we're going to be going into a new territory where we need to learn their ways and how to best understand them and be able to work together. Another aspect that they do in their country for the younger generation, they like to keep a good posture. So slouching is a sign of boredom and disrespect. So always just stay upright. Actually, too much eye contact is considered rude, so try not to stare at them. Pointing at a person is also being disrespectful, and don't be on your phones during lunch. So if you are with them and you're trying to have a discussion, definitely keep your phones put away, unlike we do here in America. So part of the company we work for is International Federation of the Red Cross. Here, if you really want to make a friend, go to someone's house and eat with them. The people who give you their food give you their heart. About us, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. is the world's largest humanitarian network and is guided by 7 fundamental principles: humanity, impartiality, neutrality, independence, voluntary service, universality, and unity. We go when where we're needed and aid with education, search and rescue, safety, understanding the needs for the community, and to provide support. With this, if you think for biblical humanity and being able to help people, that's something that God wants us to do, treat each other as we would like to be treated, help others in need. We just want to make sure we're there to be able to provide support to anyone that may need it. Our promise is we value and respect each culture and will work to understand the needs of each country we work in to best support the families and the businesses. Our goal is to get to know the families we are there to support, as the people in Mexico value family and want to have conversations about them and involve them. We'll approach everyone in a calm, soft-spoken manner as they prefer there. Mexico is still widely Catholic, and we will respect all aspects of their lives toward their religion. Our goals for success: be there to provide assistance and aid to anyone in need. Set goals on how to learn the culture of Mexico by listening, observing. Again, families matter, their religion matters, using proper titles matter. Mexicans are warm and welcoming. Get to know them on a personal level, ask questions, and always listen closely. Another thing they like to discuss is over food. So again, listening, understanding before you act. Learn everything you can about the family or company you go in to serve and work with. The religion is serious business. So again, like I said, they are mostly Catholic. They definitely participate in religious festivities. Festivities are not officially considered holidays. However, people celebrate them in the offices and corporate environments by sharing typical foods. Students will even skip school during those holidays or moments that they want to celebrate. Subtleties: go to their home with food that they would eat, bring always something to the table, be able to communicate, and again, through food is something that they do often. Leadership skills to have is culture. How do we think they work together? What will we say and how will we respond to them? Our character is to be respectful, be trusting, be able to provide and inspire others, and be able to connect with each person we come in contact with. Show empathy, have some social skills and motivation skills in order to continue our relationship in Mexico. Leadership performance essentials to have are communication competence, closing a deal. Again, they are more by just word of mouth. They take your word for it other than having it written down. Obviously, we go through more documented ways. They prefer it that way. Again, things that we could always do to help one another is always listen, try to get as much information before going into a situation. Provide knowledge of what we are going to show them. We are there to help them and provide any services needed for their country through the Red Cross. And again, I want to thank you. Any questions, you can reach out to me. Thank you.